So next job's on the ramp. How cool is that? This is right up my street. Absolutely amazing. So Ford f250 I think it is. Obviously American import. Guy that owns it, he's done some really nice bits to it, some modern lights, that kind of, I don't know what you call it, it's like a horn on the roof. Let me just spin this round. And so it's like a fire horn, makes a hell of a noise when that goes off. But how cool is this? Some new modern lights in there. He's kind of kept all this old, kind of battered looking aluminium on here, which looks really cool. I love this old American stuff. So it's got an old V8 in there. I couldn't tell you what it is. I'm sure there's going to be people screaming at this video now saying exactly what that is, but I'm not really up on these big old V8s. So the plan with this, I am taking these old, what I would call kind of log manifolds, I'm taking them off. Now he supplied me with a pair of manifolds for it, which I'm going to fit. And then I'm going to run some pipe up underneath through the bed, and I don't know if you can even see the side of this truck. There we go. It is so wide, it barely fits on my ramp, to be fair. But the plan is to fit. If you look in the back of here, get up there. There we go. So these old headers are a little bit rusty, but I think they were kind of performance headers, so I can tidy these up. These will look grand on there. So the plan is to fit them with those pipes there, which I believe are off of a Harley Davidson. So he wants them coming out in that corner and then this corner, kind of sticking up the side of the cab. So I think he's hoping that it's going to sound a little bit better with them on, which it should, I guess. The headers alone should make a bit of a difference, but it's so cool. He's still doing some work on the inside. American flag. He's done this bench seat, which is really cool. I absolutely love these mirrors. I'd actually like to get hold of a set of them for my own truck. Horn is just awesome. Let me see if I don't know if it'll come on without the ignition, but I'll put that on another time. For now, just need to concentrate on getting these manifolds off, getting the new ones fitted. Hopefully this side isn't going to be too bad. I know I shouldn't speak too soon, but hopefully that side is going to come out of there. I'm just not sure if this side is going to, I think it's going to come out without the steering box coming off, but it's whether or not that new manifold is going to go in with the steering box on. So it's maybe going to have to come off, which I am not looking forward to that job. I'm not going to lie, that's not going to be nice. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and see where we get to. So I've now got these old manifolds off this old exhaust system. I've had to cut it to get it off, just because it just simply will not come out of the hole. As you can see, we have got one bolt stuck in there, so I'm going to have to heat that up and get that out somehow. But other than that, the others came out really well. This starter motor here is going to have to come out of the way, at least to just get the new manifold in, because it ain't going to go in through that hole. So I'm going to have to do that. And then the rest of this old exhaust system here needs to come off. So we've got the new manifold there now, which I've cut the end off, and we're going to chuck this 3-inch V-band set. Will go straight onto the end of there, so it will convert that to V-band, which will be nice. It's kind of fit and forget, so that's the plan with that. So I'm going to crack on and weld that on, and can progress forward then with the rest of the system. So there we have it, one V-band welded onto the end of that manifold. Good to go now. That is good. I love it. That's another one finished. This one sounds absolutely mental. I absolutely love it. Now I'm so glad Simon came down this morning, and who owns the truck, and I did a little kind of experiment with the boxes that he gave me, and then the straight pipes as well. And himself and his wife, they both decided it needed to be straight pipes. So I'm pleased about that, because I just thought it sounded awesome. And what's the point in having a vehicle like this if it's not going to make people look when as soon as it shows up? I mean, it would draw enough attention anyway, but sounding like that with a V8, I mean, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? So this is another one now, all boxed off, ready to leave. How cool is that? Simon's done his own work on these steps, and these side bits. Simon's got a company called SPA Imports, so if any of you are looking for a vehicle like this, and you want something a little bit interesting, then he's a good guy to speak to. He goes out to America a lot, he can source a lot of these vehicles, and yeah, if any of you want something like this, then maybe give him a shout, and I'm sure he'd be able to find you something very, very cool. I love this truck, so smart. But he's also done as well, he's still doing work on the inside, but he's re-trimmed this bench seat. In fact, I believe this seat was out of something else, and he's done all that himself, put that in, looks really cool, and I absolutely love that roof lining. How cool is that? I really want something like that in my own truck. I think this is still very much work in progress for him, so he's getting there with it. The exhaust was obviously a major part of it. So just to recap what we exactly did on this was he supplied me with a set of manifolds, a set of high flow manifolds. So I fitted those and V-banded the ends, and then went straight to a 3-inch system. So it's obviously, being a big V8, it's going to want to breathe, and it will certainly do that now through twin 3-inch stacks. Literally 3-inch off the end of the manifold, side pipes, no boxes, and then straight up the stacks. So this thing's going to have absolutely no problems breathing at all. Obviously, if anybody wants anything similar doing, I can do it. You can have boxes in it, you can have whatever, but obviously with an old muscle car like this, who doesn't want it to sound exactly like that? So that's it, I'm done playing down here for today. Simon's truck, my truck. How awesome do the pair of them look? Absolutely love them. You know what, I always thought my truck was pretty big, until you see these two together, and then you actually realise mine is pretty small compared to the F250. In fact, it absolutely dwarfs my truck, but the pair of them look so good together. Absolutely love it. I should really pull a Lambo over, get the Lambo in between the two. Couldn't get more black and white, could you? But what a crazy little bunch.